Hello. Well, this is another case where nothing is too much trouble for the Helen Lee subscribers. Today is a video with my girlfriend Diane. We're going to a book club, we call it, but it's really called Books Sandwiched In. And it's been going on for about, I think, 31 or 32 years. And I might have talked to you about it before, I couldn't remember. Anyway, last week, Diane won. Well, I'm going to let her tell you about it. Anyway, so I'm sitting down where we're going to have lunch first, actually brunch and breakfast, and you'll see why if you keep watching. I can't give you more information, but super foggy today, and it was scary crossing the bridge. Plus, I had to get down here early in all the rush hour traffic, and that was scary too. Anyway, you can see, well, it's clearing, I guess. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of car videos lately. But this is kind of a cool thing this restaurant does, and I had forgotten all about it until actually I haven't been in here for a while. So I'm glad this is all, everything happens for a reason. I'm glad this is all happening. I hope you enjoy the rest of my video, and I'll see you soon. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Blackstone. Since everyone here is a regular this morning, I don't have to go through all the regular stuff, right? All right. You all ready to do the Pledge of Allegiance? All right. There's a flag above my head and one here in the middle. I pledge allegiance to
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Hello, I'm back at Blackstone's. I was down here earlier this morning to show you guys how every day at 8 a.m. they say the Pledge of Allegiance, and I had forgotten all about that till Diane reminded me when we had made plans to come here for brunch today. So I thought, I want my subscribers to see that. Actually, I wanted to see it again too. But anyway, the reason I'm back on is I was talking to the nicest woman while I was waiting for 8 o'clock, and she's from around Beaufort forever and ever and ever and ever. And her husband was born here and has been in construction his whole life. And she told me a story about her husband's granddaddy who was in construction. Near the end of his career, he couldn't drive. And so the sheriff at the time, which I'm thinking would have been Sheriff McTeer, but I'm going to try to track this lady down. I don't know, because maybe, would you guys like to hear Beaufort stories from back in the day? I belong to a Facebook group that tells stories from back in the day in Beaufort. So Mike said, gosh, that would be a really interesting thing to hear stories about back then. Anyway, what I was talking about was, she said her husband's granddaddy, near the end of his career, could not get to construction sites. He couldn't drive anymore. And so Sheriff McTeer, I think, I'm not sure, would have to be that time frame, I think, said to him, why don't you have your grandson drive you to work? And so he did start having his grandson drive him to work, but he was 12 years old. And I just thought that was so funny. And that's really, truly the way things were around here. It was wonderful. Those were the days. Everything changes, I know, but it was an interesting story. So I'm going to try to see if I can track her down when I go in here. She seemed like a regular. Maybe the manager or somebody knows who she is, but anyway, cute little anecdote there of back in the day in Beaufort. Okay, see ya. Okay, she's finally here, and I want her to explain to all of us why we are at Blackstone's for brunch.
Spending $100 that we won last week.
The luckiest woman
I
alive.
know. One raffle ticket, and this is what we won. So we've got to eat $100 worth of breakfast
At once.
At once, but we've given ourselves at least an hour and a half because we're going to have to tiny
I
bit
didn't
better.
eat. I haven't eaten for 3 days.
No, I stopped eating last Thursday. Okay, so no, we're very excited.
Yes.
And actually, this is really nice.
I'm so
to win.
excited. I
So,
know, and we haven't been here for a long time, so it's
no,
all good.
not a long time.
Everything.
So,
I'm glad you're
sticky
sharing it with
buns,
me.
Sticky buns
Pecan
and
roll.
omelets.
Pecan
So
roll.
4 omelets.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. We can order
Sticky
everything
buns.
on here.
First of all, we'll have a sticky bun each, just to get the
Yeah.
edge off our
But
appetite.
for a week.
And then I'm
Oh,
going to
let's
have
get
an
a fresh
omelette.
salad. Wait, is that the? Oh,
No,
this is
you're on the
love.
wrong
Yes.
side,
Okay. Okay.
dear.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. What's this? This is this. Oh, these are drinks, special drinks, because they've got a special machine.
Anything got
now.
liquor in it?
No, not yet.
This looks very professional.
Yeah, it does look very professional.
Look at that light. Maybe I need one of those for my
I think
chin.
you should need a light like that. But carry it around with you all the time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I have the book. Today's the do you know what year? This is the 31st year for
33rd.
33rd.
Yeah.
See, I did do that.
Like this basket. Where does the basket come from?
Oyster cake. Oyster cake and
Hi, Beth.
How are you?
33rd year. I kept telling everybody it was a 31st year. She just
You realize that there are many life experiences that shaped her life.